Now you can just straight in
It's good. It gets streamed, right?
depends on
But you can also, in this app, you can modify whether you need or 4K. So if you do hit like a link where it's 17, so it's not as many times. Will it show you what the discrepancy or
up here in the. I run FIFA.
you get to see what the bandwidth is? Not
We played them last year.
So he gets stitches out.
All right, folks, everybody home, welcome to the first game of the Mid-Atlantic Winter Showcase Tournament. Today's game is against the Long Island Rebels.
All right, I'll see you later.
The game is a little bit late in the start. There is a game later tonight as well, too, at 8:10. So Team Philly will be down a few men today. Lucas is still out. Ben Fisher, I do not see. So the format of the game is, instead of regular 2, 3 17-minute periods. There'll be 3 15-minute periods, so a little bit shorter from a length perspective. All right, start us off. First is going to be Thies, Bobst, Kobe, Doc, and Aiden Nichols with Aiden not in net. Looks like we're all set. Punch down. Team Philly wins it back over to Bops. Bops sent it all the way to outside side. Knocked down all the way to the back wall. Doherty over with some pressure. Picked up by Kobe, center pass. Almost gets by the goaltender. Knocked down by the Rebels. All the way back. Picked up the Thies. Thies dumps it in. Back on the field. Kobe with a nice slash to the head. Rebels get it against the back wall. Look, centering pass. Doesn't get there. It's back out to the opposite side, back out to the point. Shot attempt. Aiden knocks it down and goes into the back wall. Second line, Prudo, Fisher, Cusa, Ricky, and Lang out on the defensive end. Pucks down, back along the boards. Ricky sends it over to opposite side, outside of the line. Creeps back to Prudo. Prudo taps it forward. All the way back. Fisher pressure onto it. Still there, Lang battle. Rebels pick it up. Send it out to the point, makes it all the way out of the zone. Then that'll be an offside, delayed offside. It'll go all the way back into the Rebels' defensive zone for a face-off. Fisher on the face-off. Called up dead. Pucks down. Cusa tried to pull it forward. Rebels gather it. Hold it up. Send it along the boards into the neutral zone. Come across the blue line. Send it in. Aiden sends it out into the neutral zone. Try to clear the zone. Picked up Fisher. Fisher lost it off the stick. Cusa knocks it down. Picked back up. Cusa back opposite side over. Ooh, backhand attempt by Braden goes wide. Nice attempt. Long Island. Try to make a move. Now it's all the way back wall. Lang. Try to poke it through. Picked up by Fisher. We're going to call Lang with a cross check. So Team Philly would be a man down for 2 minutes. Luca, Bobst, Bart, and Tobin out on the ice. One back over to Bops. Bops sends it up all the way down. Luca with some token pressure back against the back wall. Rebels send it over. Cycle it back. Get up into the neutral zone. Shuffle it around. Over. Picked up by Tobin as he intercepts the pass. Go, Billy. Up the sidewall. Luca back over to token pressure. try to come across the blue line, dump it in all the way to the back wall. Aiden's there, sends it all the way out of the zone. Line change, Heston with Nichols out on the ice. 1 minute left on the penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. Rebels send it up opposite side, picked up by Tobin. Drop it in. Nichols all the way back. Gathers it on the point. Heston with a nice shot. Glove save. Goaltender. All the way back out to the point. Team Philly gets it, sends it deep. Knocked down by Heston all the way to the back wall again. Nichols on the forecheck back over. Gets to the puck. Rebels gather. 28 seconds left on their power play. They come across the blue line, try to get something set up. Piece over. Try to knock it down. Rebels send it back out to the point. Dump it back into the corner. Now back all the way to the back wall. Piece is there. Ricky takes a swipe at it. Knocked back. 12 seconds. Picked up at the point. And Aiden with a nice glove save. Bart, Thies, Doc, Ricky. 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. Touchdown. Penalty's over. Send over to the opposite side. Jumps it. Kobe's there. Delayed offsides. Long Island clears it. Right back into the stream. Sends it forward. Back over. Bart trying to take a swipe at it. Rebels over to the opposite side. Sent deep. Rebels gather it. Turn. Fire. Try to send it back up over to Kobe. Kobe's got nobody on him. Gets up over to Doc. Doc across the blue line. Holds up. Has to wait. Dumps it over the opposite side. Bart sends it in. Goaltender knocks it down. Rebels cycle it back around to the other side. Bart putting pressure onto the puck. Box charge forward, comes off the blue line. Kobe's there, picks it up. Tries to send it in his own, delayed offsides. So a slash coming up on the Rebels at the 10:05 mark. So a power play opportunity. Fisher, Tobin, Cusa, Crudo, and Bob's out onto the ice. Puck's down. Along the walls, picked up by Fisher. Now Tobin's there. Makes a move around. Opposite side over to Cusa. Cusa really tried to get Fisher on the opposite side. Down, back over to Crudo, Cusa, Tobin, cycles it back opposite side over to Fisher. Saucer pass, back out to the point, Tobin, over to Fisher. Tried to clear the puck, still on the back wall, now picked up by Crudo. Crudo looking, almost pulled it through. Set all the way back, Aiden comes out of net, jumps at it, waits. Sends it up into the neutral zone, picked up by Fisher. Fisher got bops with him, gains the zone, holds up, back out to Crudo. Crudo to Tobin. Send back over to Tobin. Tried to get a shot sent off. Bops tried to jump the puck, unable to do so. Back out to the point. Tobin keeps it in the zone. Tobin back over. backside feed to Peruta from Fisher. Doesn't able to put on the stick. Now cycled back. It's into the neutral zone. Cusa back on a back check. Gains the puck. Comes forward. Line change for the Rebels. Cusa dumps it back over to Fisher. Fisher pulls up, makes a move around. Comes around. Cusa back. Looks. Gets a shot at him off. Doc tried to keep the zone, unable to do so. Now he gets it back. Looks, shuffled back opposite side over to Nichols. Nichols sent one across the crease. Doc. 3, 2, 1, and that's even strength. Hayden shuffles it back over to Nichols. Nichols looking. All the way in the neutral zone. Rebels push it forward. Picked up by Thies. Thies shuffles it back around the other side to Nichols. Push up against the board. Nobody's there for Team Philly. Rebels knock it down. I don't think it's going to be enough for an icing. No icing call. 7:33 left. First period. Pick back up Ricky. The puck is going to come off stronger. It's in the neutral zone. Luca back on the ice. Not poking at it. Sends it deep into the Rebel zone. Rebels pick it up into the neutral zone again. There. Doc trying to pick it up. Ricky with a nice backhand. Delayed offside. Clear the zone. Luca. Rebels come down. Shot attempt goes wide. All the way around the opposite side. Picked up. Tried to knock down the neutral zone. Kept in. Team Philly. Ricky tried to steer it back with his backhand. Now just jump back all the way. Luca on the forecheck. No icing call. Picked up. Other side. Right in the slot. Fisher gets a shot attempt off. Point blank. Goaltender knocks it down.
Yeah, I remember. And all the guys over there. You jumped that kid in front of the net and they all. Yeah, that was fun. Wasn't it back in the
Peruta, Fisher, Cusa, Lang, and Ricky. Shot attempt. Goaltender knocks it down to the back wall. Fisher's there. Has a stick knocked out of his hand by the puck. Rebels across the blue line, opposite side. Aiden knocked it down. Peruda's there. Gets it over to Fisher. Fisher had it knocked away, picked up by Cusa. Cusa trying to get to it. Out of the zone, picked up by Fisher. Fisher tried to dump it in. Knocked back over. Lang sends it deep to the back wall. Rebels turn the corner. Wait, no offsides. Picked up by Peruta. Peruta looks, sends it, centers it. Peruta trying to knock it free. Rebels come across and gain the zone. All the way down center. Pass goes to nobody. Back up to Nichols at the wall. Send it forward out to the neutral zone. Rebels cycle it back over here to the back wall. Put it down. Ricky against the back wall. Pushes forward. Lang over to pick it up. Lang looks. Sends it into the neutral zone. Doc is there. Nichols. Shot attempt. Actually went wide. Goaltender comes out of the net and puts it down. Won by Team Philly, back into the corner. Nichols over to help. Good stick by Bobst. Kobe tried to get his edge back, couldn't. Swung back out on the wing. Right in the slot. Nobody there. Set long. Picked up by Nichols. Nichols tried to clear the zone and does. Kobe on the forecheck. Is taken off the puck. Goaltender puts a glove on it. Pucks down, gets all the way past these to Kinko's defensive zone, over to Bob. Bob sends it into the neutral zone. Delayed offside. Long Island gets back onside. Opposite side, Luca. I think it's going to be an icing call. Rebels pick it up, send all the way back. Jake with a nice check at the wall, picked up by Bart. Bart moves it off, stick, and gets back in the way, and that goes off the rafters. Puck's down. Tobin didn't pass the puck back over to Jake. Jake has time. Sends it long. That might be an icing call. It is. Sent out in the zone. Luca on the forecheck. Try to swing it over. Had Jake on the opposite side. Back to the back wall. Rebels over to help out. Hard to see. Back out to the neutral zone. Tobin's there. Takes a pass. Back over to Bart. Picked up at the neutral zone by Ricky. Dumps it in. No offsides. Cusa on the forecheck. Tobin holds at the blue line. Back over. Cusa picks it up. Shot attempt. Blocker side save into the corner. Pluto. Back over. Cusa over the help. Picked up by Cusa. Tried to get over to Pluto. Picked up by the Rebels. Pluto across the blue line. Got Fisher in the slot. Try to get a shot attempt off a defender's stick into the protective netting. Puck's down, back into the corner. Rebels send around the opposite side. Cusa charges off the blue line. Cusa's there. With a shot redirect into the back wall by the goaltender. Back out on the wing. Aiden with a nice steer into the corner. Center pass. Gets knocked down by Team Philly. Cusa sends it forward. That'll be an icing call. .207 first period. Team Philly wins it back. Peace. Try to dump it long. There's probably another icing call. There it is. Nichols on the face-off. Back over to Dot. Dot sends it long over to Kobe. Streaking up. Gets picked out before he can get to him. Set long. And that's an icing call. Touchdown. Kobe sends it deep. Doherty has it on his stick. Gets taken off the puck. Back over to Nichols to the point. Over to Feast. Feast with a shot attempt. Knocked down in front of the goaltender. Rebels gather it. Sends it back up the board. Shuffled back. A minute 21 left in the first period. Rebels try to send it long. That's it off sides. Sorry for the pull. Kobe, Nichols, Doc, Bobst, and Turbin. Rebels gain it, send it opposite side, dump it in all the way to the back wall, picked up by Tobin. Tobin's there, pressure on, comes off. Nichols knocks it over to the sidewall, picked up by Doc. 49 seconds left in the period. And that goes into the protective netting. Tobin's back over. Jake got it between his feet, couldn't see it. Still there, Tobin shuffles it into the neutral zone, doesn't make its way all the way back. Luka on the forecheck, 25 seconds. Rebels dump it all the way back. Hayden stops the forecheck, picked back up by Bobst. Pops back in, switch over to Jake, over to Luka. Luka, that'll be an icing call. No icing call, cleared it up. Luka there with a shot attempt, almost gets by the goaltender. And that'll do it for the first period, so 0-0 after what?
Have it on.
Marco, nice to meet you. 5D, right? Yeah. I love it. You already got the order set.
All right, start second period, 0-0. On the ice, Prudo, Fisher, Cusa, with Ricky and Lang on the defensive end. Puck's down, shuffled all the way to opposite side. Rebels send it deep. Aiden's back over there. They knock it down. Aiden sends it up the wall. Prudo try to get to it. It's back over Fisher's feet. Nice center pass by the Rebels. Tried to get a shot attempt, goes off the defender's stick, which is nice. Prudo beats the corner, looks, tries to lift it and goes out of play. Called dead. Back over. Ooh, Fisher tried to flash through with Cusa. Fisher along the wall. Prudo checked into the board pretty hard. No call. Back over to Ricky. Ricky sends it up over to Fisher. Fisher gains his own across the blue line. Look, try to backhand. Still sitting there. Back against the corner. Shuffled back. Fisher tried to knock it down. Prudo back into the corner. Prudo knocks it to himself. Picks up. Rebels come away with it. Center it. And that's an offside. Rebels win it. Center ice. Sends it on net. Aiden's there and gloves it down. Pops it over to Bobst. Back over to Kobe. Kobe has a stick lifted. Fisher. Sent all the way to the back wall. Tobin retrieves it. Shovels it back over to Bobst. Bobst. Knocked down at the blue line by the Rebels. Kept his own. Tobin's there. Tries to clear it. Still picked it up. Rebels drives baseline. Trying to get it knocked out. And Aiden with a nice save. He wins the puck, sent up to the neutral zone all the way back. That'll probably be an icing call. And it is.
Okay, but is it the one or is it the rubber blade? Show me the picture.
All the way back. Heston tried to get it. Back along the wall. Bart sends it up. Gets picked up by the Rebels. Try to get a shot off the stick. The shot attempt goes off of Luca. Backhand shot attempt goes wide. Feast picks it up in the corner. Sends it back up, knocked down into the neutral zone. He says a stick slashed on him, no call. All the way back up, makes it all the way back to the goaltender. Goaltender put a glove on it. There was a slash. So slashing coming up on the Rebels, number 13. So Team Philly will have a power play opportunity. Cusa, Tobin, Fisher, Prudo, and Bobst. Touchdown, back out to the point. Tobin gets it, makes a move around. Got pressure on him, back over to Fisher. Fisher, over to Cusa. Over to Tobin. Tobin, shot attempt, gets knocked down. Rebels send it deep all the way back, Aiden out of net. Holds it back up. Back over to Cusa. Tobin holds up on it. Shuffle back over to Cusa. Cusa, opposite side over to Fisher. Fisher gains his own. Puts the guy on his hip. Circles back, looks for a relief at the top. And bad pass. Back over. Prudo gains his own. Shuffle back over to Fisher. Fisher taps it back out to Tobin. Tobin loses it off his stick. One-on-one opportunity. Nice play by Hayden. The net came off the mooring. Rotation by Team Philadelphia. Bart, Kobe, Nichols, Peace, and Doc with 45 seconds left on the power play. Team Philly wins it back. Nichols drags it back forth. Doc is there. Back over to Kobe. Kobe taps it forward. Peace all the way to the wall. Picked up by Kobe. Kobe. Peace looking between his legs. And sent all the way back down. Hayden picks it up. Cycles back. He's got a guy on him. Comes back up. All the way up to Kobe. Kobe gains his own. Oh, had Fisher, Bart. And that's even strength now. Sent all the way back up. Nichols is there. Got three guys with him. Opposite side, cycled back. Good back check by Doc. Nichols, opposite side, picked up. Shot attempt, knocked down in front. Team Philly cycles back over to Doc. Doc across the blue line. Gets a shot off. Goalie steers it to the corner. Back out in the slot, had Nichols. Just too long for him. Now picked up by Fisher. Fisher gives it all the way back to Ricky. Ricky back up to Prudo. Couldn't control it. Cycle back over. Fisher steps in. Pulls it through. Looks. Back around. Center pass. Picked up in the slot by the Rebels. Cusa comes, got 3-on-2 opportunity, back opposite side to Prudo. Prudo back over to Cusa. Good opportunity, couldn't capitalize on it. Fisher's back over, tries to pull it through. Cusa's back over, center pass. Goaltender puts a stick out. And there's a penalty. So hooking call. Team to be on a power play, a penalty kill situation. Luca, Jake, Lang and Ricky try to kill 2 minutes off. Back over, Lang's there, trying to clear the zone, unable to do so. Luca knocks it down. Luca all the way by himself, forecheck. Gets a nice shot attempt off. Sent all the way back up. Rebels trying to figure out what to do with it. Cycles up. Sends it up the boards. Gains the zone. Ricky on the back check. Nice save by Aiden to the back wall. Rebels try to send it out. Send it out to the point. Take a shot attempt, goes off the back wall. Ricky sends it all the way down, gets into the neutral zone. 1 minute left on the penalty kill. Rebels gain the zone, try to set something up. Opposite side, pull it out to the point. Aiden with a nice kick save. Ricky tried to clear the zone, kept in. Now it jumps a stick and comes out. Rebels. Get a man coming across center ice and gain the zone again. Shuffled back all the way to the opposite side. Lang is there, tried to knock it down with a stick, couldn't. Back over to the back wall. Back out to the point, 22 seconds. Point again. Lang was there. Luca tried to knock it down, picked up at the point by the Rebels. And Aiden with Bobst, Tobin, Kobe. Rebels send it out to the point. 6 seconds left. Opposite side, point again. Shot attempt goes wide. Even strength. Doc sitting in the neutral zone. Rebels take a shot attempt off of the Aiden's glove, goes all the way to the back wall. Nichols knocks it forward, back over. Bob's is there. Nichols picks it up, looks. Sends it deep. Doc in a foot race. Kobe tried to pull it through. Back over to Tobin. Tobin sends it deep. Rebels. Turnover picked up by Doc. Back over to Kobe, taps it forward, no icing call. Goaltender knocks it down. 6:03 left, second period. Tobin, opposite side, delayed offside, cleared. Tobin gets it, drives along, baseline. Opposite side, knocked down by the Rebels. Golden opportunity. Come across the blue line, centering pass, tipped, goes wide of Aiden, all the way to the back wall, picked up by Doc. Doc backpedaling. He's got Prudo with him. Prudo on the wing, he's got Nichols at the point. Nice feed. Scores! Nice back feed from Doc over to Prudo. Gets by the goaltender as he got him moving. So Team Philly gets on the board for the first goal of the game at the 5:18 mark.
Go for it out, boys. Yes.
Nice passing.
Yeah.
You know? Not free.
Pucks down to Cusa. Cusa gathers it back over to Ricky. Taps it in. Fisher, some token pressure. Send to neutral zone. Rebels. Drive it forward. No penalty coming up. Can't see what's going on. Something's happening, and I think it's going to be a penalty coming up on the Rebels. You can see the referee with a delayed penalty. Bruto's there, and that'll be 25 blue with the hold. Looked like Nichols could have had the hook originally, couldn't see much, and then 25 with the hook, with the hold. So Team Philly on a power play opportunity at the 4:42 mark. Fisher, Prudo, Cusa, Tobin, and Bobst. Touchdown. Prudo picks it clean, almost got through two defenders. Back along the boards, Fisher's there. Battling for the puck. Dead puck. Referee get back to the face-off. Puck back. Prudo looks. Oh, nice feed. Beautiful feed by Prudo to Fisher. Gets a rifle shot off goaltender right in his cradle. Over Prudo sends it up to the point. Tobin's there. Dodges around the defender. Looks, try to center pass. Now sends it back out to Fisher at the point. Fisher tried to make a move around. Fisher comes across, got a guy in his back pocket. Gains the zone. Got two guys there. Holds up. Looks, sends it up to Cusa. Back out the Bops. Cusa at the point. Opposite side to nobody. Tobin started to come over. Rebels send it deep. Ada knocks it down as it goes wide. Picked up by Tobin. Tobin cycles it back over to Cusa. 44 seconds left. Cusa gains his own, and that's offsides. Kobe, Bart, Doc, Luca, and Nichols. Touchdown. Rebels send it over to the opposite side. Oh, takes a wicked bounce off the stanchion. Doesn't make it all the way through. Kobe tried to send a deep whipped on the puck. All the way around. Doc is there. Stick lift. It's unable to get it. Bart pressure onto it. Gets there. Luca's got it. Picked up by Doc. 12 seconds left on the power play opportunity. Kobe as he crosses the blue line. Got Doc coming up the slot. Back over. Oh my gosh, Doc couldn't control. Center pass goes right to a defender. All the way down along the wing. Pick back up. Try to clear the zones, unable to do so. Rebels cycle around the backside. Michaels picks up the loose puck, comes down, got two guys in front of him, splits him somehow, still there. Oh my gosh. Cleared two players, and that's an offside. Down. Cusa try to pull it through. Pruda is there. Try to back swing. He's got it. Sends it over to the opposite side. Fisher. Over. Puck trapped against the wall on the stick. Puck still loose. Fisher comes away with it. Looking. Has it knocked away. Rebels up the boards. Good job by Cusa. Loses in the neutral zone. Rebels gain the zone. Get a shot at them. Dog goes off of the defenders. Skate. Now comes back over. Fisher. Scores! Fisher with a beautiful toe drag. Cycles all the way back. Holds the goaltender in place. And then gets one off for the second goal of the game. So 2-0 Team Philadelphia with 1:25 left in the second period. Nice play. Pucks down, Rebels gain it, send it over to the opposite side, back into the neutral zone, all the way back. Aiden gathers it. Kicks it into the neutral zone, shuffles it back over to Luca. Luca's there. Checked. Still between his legs. Bart over to help. One minute left in the period. Tobin sends it up. Ricky on the back check. Picked back up by Bart as he comes into the neutral zone. He's got Heston in front of him. Bart tried to get a shot at sent off, knocked down by defender. Bart picks it back up, turns, goes off the backside of the net, has a stick knocked away. Rebels cross the neutral zone, gain the zone, send it over. Aiden shuffles it over into the corner. Tobin. Back over to Tobin. And that goes into the protective netting. 15 seconds left, second period. Down, Pops sends it over to the back wall, gets all the way up. That should be an icing call. Back along the back wall. Knocked down in front. And that will end the second period. So Team Philly puts 2 on the board in the second period to go up 2-0. That music playing.
hear it all the
Oh
way
my
up
god,
here.
it's like
Standing outside that door, you can't.
All right, start of the third and final period. Team Philly up 2-0. Start us off. Nichols, Gobi, Doc, Hobbs, Peace. Set. Nichols on the face-off. Pucks down. Sent back. Rebels get it. Send it opposite side. Drive it up into the neutral zone. Zimmerman knocks it down. All the way against into the corner. Looks up. Sends it deep. Picked up by Bops. Back over to Kobe. Kobe picked a swing at it. No icing. Aiden picks it up on the back wall, drops it over for Thies. Thies. He's got Kobe. Kobe sends it up over to the opposite side. Bob's streaming up the side wall. Laid offsides. Cleared by Team Philadelphia. Back into the corner. Back out to point to Bops. Bops. Shot attempt, blocker side save into the corner. Bops holds it at the blue line. Can't hold it in completely. Long Island comes away. Shot attempt goes wide out into the corner. Bops try to get there. Nichols gets it on the strong side, loses it, gets it back. 3-on-2 opportunity if he gets it across the line. There it is. Oh, tried to drop it back to Kobe. There's a penalty coming up on the Rebels. Cross check is the call. From this angle, it looked like it was a penalty. Parents down at the other end for the other team are not in so much of agreement. Official Perudo Cusa. Bops, then Tobin. down, back out to the point. Tobin picks it up, shuffles around, looks, sends it over. Fisher's there, sends it deep into the corner. Referee stopped the game. I believe there's going to be a bench penalty on. Yep, bench penalty on the Rebels, so they'll be down 2 men at the 13-13 mark. Back over. Fisher back over. Pick it up. Tobin at the point. Shuffle back. Out to Tobin. Back over to Fisher. Back out to the point. Over to Cusa. Cusa tried to get a shot attempt off. Pass. Back out to the point. Back pass over to Fisher. Goes wide. Tobin at the point. Puck's out front. Dribbles out. Bobs holds a defender. Pick back up. Oh. Attempted feed. All the way up to the point. Cusa suffered back out. Shot attempt goes high. Nichols tried to knock it down. Now pick up by Crudo. Opposite side. Cusa. Nice glove save by the goaltender. Bart, Luca, Nichols, Kobe, Doc. Puck's down, back over. Kobe against the wall, try to pin it back. 2 guys there. Kobe try to dumps it in. Back over to Luca. Luca sends it out to the point to Nichols. Opposite side to Doc. Nice fire over to Kobe. Kobe couldn't capitalize. Back out to Doc. 21 seconds left on the first penalty. Doc's back over. Luca, center pass. Goes across crease. Cycled back out. 10 seconds. Bart cycles back up to Kobe. Goes long. Aiden pulls it back up. Over to Doc. Shuffled back over to Bart. Puck's loose. Sent deep. 3, 2, 1. So both penalties are cleared now. Back out to Kobe. Kobe beats his man. Sends it forward. All the way out into the neutral zone. Lang jumps his stick on the back check all the way to the back wall. They're going to call a penalty on Lang.
Are you kidding?
So Lang on the penalty at the 10:43 mark. Looked like equal to me, but both hands were raised. So Team Philly will be on a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Shuffling the offensive side in with Fisher and Heston. piece, and Bops on defensive side. Back all the way, Bops is there, pulls it through. Back over to Heston. Heston dribbles it out, and it gets out of the zone. Sends it back. Tap forward, all the way to the side wall. Long Island. Shuffles it back out. Bops. Back out, drives in, turns. Back out to the point, out on the wing. Nice kick save by Aiden. Puck gets by, it's back over to Bops. Bops backhand, turns. Fisher, thought about it, sent back out to the point, opposite side. And the net comes off the posts.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good luck.
Bart, Ricky, Tobin, and Luca. Pucks back, Ricky into the back wall. Gets it out of the zone, all the way back. .46 seconds left on the penalty kill for Team Philly. Sent back over. Rebels gain the zone, send it back. Luca, some token pressure as they drive the wall. Back into the point. Oh, goes off of Aiden's mask. Can't really see. Now it comes out of the zone. Shuffled back out. 14 seconds left on the power play for the Rebels. Rebels dump it in. Aiden's all the way in the back wall, knocks it down, picked up by Ricky. Ricky sends it up, gets out to the point. Aiden guides it into the corner. Luca gets it, even strength, back out to Nichols. Nichols can't control it. Tobin on the back check. Rebels line change. Tobin there, sends it in, picked up by Doc, shuffles it back over to Nichols. Nichols couldn't control it. Rebels, saucer pass opposite side, back into the corner. On the back wall, Ricky shuffles it back over. Kick save by Aiden. Back over to Ricky. .744 left in this game. Rebels send it deep back over to Aiden. Sends it up the wall. Makes a pass. Picked up by Doc. Doc's got two guys on him. Got Nichols following. Makes it all the way to the goaltender. Shuffles it into the corner. Opposite side. Nichols there to pick it up against the wall. Can't quite get to it. Bops is there. Sent back over the piece. And Aiden with a nice save. Good stick by Peruto. Rebels pick it up at the blue line, drive down, keep Fisher around the corner, back in to the side, send it over to the opposite side. Doesn't come out of the zone. Aiden with a nice save. Back out to the point. Whoa. Rebels whip on it. Turn and fire goes off the defender's skates. Pusher back, shuffles it into the corner. Peruto back over. Rebels send it out to the point. Shot attempt. Aiden with a nice save. Bart, Jake, Luca. Knocked down. Picked up. Jake loses his stick. Shuffled back to the other side. Luca's there. Try to clear the zone, unable to do so. Knocked back down against the wall. Now it's shuffled back out. Heston and a foot race over to the puck. Rebels send it deep. There's going to be a high stick. Back over. Thies sends it over opposite side over to Bob, who taps it forward. Now it's knocked back down. Up to Stilton. Jake taps it forward. Back over to Luca. Luca try to set it to himself. Sent on net. Aiden knocks it down. Thies up the side wall. Goes off the stanchion really weirdly. Box back over. Center pass right in the slot. And shot attempt. So the Rebels get on the board at the 5:25 mark to make it 2-1. Rebels win it back. Shuffle around the other side. Back into the neutral zone. They gain the zone. Back over. Center pass. Shuffle to the side wall. Picked up by Lang. Lang sends it forward. Ricky on the backside. Jumps a stick. Thought about it. Makes a move. Back out to Kobe. Gets it out of the neutral zone. Sends it deep, back over to Lang. Lang. A Doc on the other side. Send it deep, picked up by Lang. Lang over to Kobe. Kobe pulls it off. Try to knock it down. It's back over to Ricky. Ricky. Back out to Doc. Doc holds up. 4:28 left in the game. Kobe's there, takes a swipe at it. Lang. Over the opposite side to Ricky. Ricky shuffles it back over to Lang. Dangerous play. Got to clear the zone. Opposite side pass out to the point. Knocked down in front beforehand. Kobe sends it deep. Goaltender has to shuffle it as it came right to him. Doc presses against the wall on the forecheck. Knocked down by Nichols. Doc picks it up, tries to cycle back over to Nichols. Rebels send it over to the opposite side. 3:44 left in the game. There would be a trip coming up on blue. Fruta, Cusa, Bobst, Tobin. 3:35. They're guiding a parent out of the rink.
Delayed game.
All right, so back to the game. Rotation, piece it in, sent to the back wall. Prudence back over, takes a swipe at it, back up. Fisher drives it. Gentle pass, picked up, sent deep out to the box. Backhand, gets all the way out to the neutral zone, picked up by Tobin. Tobin holds it up. Shuffles it back over. Box, back over to Prudo. Prudo holds it up. Box with a nice stick. I think Philly having difficulty getting their power play together.
Bring it this way.
Back over to Cusa. It's Tobin. Back over to Fisher. Gains his own. Bruto drives through. Taken off the puck. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher.
Yeah.
1 minute left in the power play for Team Philadelphia. 2:35 left in the game. Guides it over. Ricky's there, sends it up, back over to Thies. Thies try to send it back out over the top. Opposite side. Sent back out to the corner. Can't clear the zone. Shot attempt goes high and over top of Aiden. How they're even getting a shot attempt like that's beyond me. Just a fair warning at home, my battery's almost dead. Hoping to make it to the end of the game here. 32 seconds left on the power play. Back over to Thies to the corner. Knocked back down, Thies is there. Shuffles it back over. Still in the zone. Knocked back down. Back over to Thies. Thies shuffles it back over to Ricky. Back over to Thies. Back out to Luca. Luca can't control the puck. 3, 2, 1. Even strength. And the Rebels have pulled their goaltender. So 6 skaters out on the ice. Rebels try to gain the zone. Come up. Get around Luca. Now center pass gets all the way by, all the way back. A minute 15 seconds. Jake back with some token pressure. Thies all the way back. Knocked back. Luca. And that makes it all the way to the back wall. Into the back webbing. 53 seconds left in the game. Timeout, Rebels.
I did tweet it for us, but I did.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
All right, 53 seconds. Goaltender's pulled for the Rebels. 2-1 Team Philadelphia. Fisher, Ricky, Nichols, Bobst, and Bart out on the right. Puck is down. Back over, sent back out to the point. Sent deep, all the way around the backside. All the way back up, knocked back down. Try to clear the zone. Back up, it makes a move around. Pick back up by, That's back out. Now it'll be Fisher. Scores. 25 seconds left, and Fisher has his second goal of the game as an empty netter. Sent all the way back. Bobs is there. Bobs dumps it up. That'll be an icing goal.
I got tickets. Game day decision.
Touchdown. Back into the point. Jumps. Gets out of the zone. All the way to the opposite side. Shuffled back. Aiden knocks it down. And that should do it. 3, 2, 1. That does it. So Team Philly comes away with a 3-1 victory in their first game. Second game tonight is against the Montclair Blues.
Good job, Philly!
What is scheduled at 8:10, there might be a delay the way the schedule's been going. It's been a little bit of a delay, so we'll see you guys later tonight.